Hello there. I am Papa O One, and this is Here Comes the Pain. Well, SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. And yeah, so with this game, I thought I was going to be doing the same stuff I was doing with AOS Virtual Person 2, but I think I'm going to do something a little bit different with this game. So, this is the start screen. These are the rules of the game. None of this has changed, but like as far as like this, the indicators are always on. I just didn't re-screenshot it because I was like, that's not no big deal or nothing. Just so you can see. If I can, I'll put the rope break on because, like, for whatever reason in this game, teammates and stuff like that, they don't tend to break up submissions. They only break up pinfalls and stuff. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. So if I can put rope breaking matches, I will. But a lot of matches ain't gonna have rope breaks. I know that with the tornado tag, with the elimination and stuff like that, they take off the rope escape or whatever. I mean, they take off the rope break. I'm thinking of the MMA rules for Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. Anyway, yeah, that's what's going on with that. So this is one of the teams I created, one of the stables, I should say, and they're called Non-Jobbers, and it's Tess, Sean O'Hare, and Rodney Mack. And just so you know, I kind of tweaked each of their moves and stuff like that. I gave who was it? Sean O'Hare. I took off the Widowmaker because like it's just not that effective, and I gave him the 99 Crusher. You'll see it. But yeah, so when I first started doing the game or whatever like that. Oh wait, this is the new one. Yeah, so get a good look at that. These are the new things and stuff like that for the game and stuff like that. So I created this mode called 3v3 Captain Elimination Tornado Tag Challenge. And on Here Comes the Pain and SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, I should have downloaded all the SmackDown versus Raw, but I only got so much space that I put on here, and I didn't want to just have all games, so I just got this game. Here Comes the Pain, and I also got the SmackDown versus Raw 2011. Yeah. Let me go back. Yeah, so those are the current rules, but before we get there, we'll talk about the previous ones. So these were the previous ones that I had, and like, yeah, I had too much going on with this. I knew what I was doing, but sadly enough, with these rules, it didn't really make sense for the game because of, like I know that the rating situation with Here Comes the Pain or any game with the ratings was that freaking absurd and shit as far as like, you know, like like I don't care about the ratings aspect of it. The ratings it can be whatever, but I don't like the fact that ratings determine how quickly finishers of all things can do damage to you. Because I thought at least finishers will do inflict some type of damage on you, especially if they're a powerful finisher, you know. But that has no effect on them if they got a higher rating. And then like if your rating is like 10 or lower than somebody else's, they can not even hit you a finisher. They could just simply do some normal grapple moves and you already got damage to your head, body, or limbs. And that's just messed up on here. So this was the first way I had the game because I haven't played the game yet. I was just thinking of a mode because like I played like one match. I was setting up a regular like match or whatever like that. I think what was it? Oh yeah, I set up the what was it? Damn, forgot. I know I said survival a couple times, the 6-man survival in the ring where you got win by pinfall or KO and stuff. Yeah. But anyway, with this one rule I kept no matter what. way I switched the rules or whatever like that to try to fix the mode and stuff like that, I always kept the lowest ranked member is the member with the lowest rating is the captain of their team, but only if two or all three are the lowest rating, then you decide. So that stand, but I had this stuff with the bonus stuff, and like it said, like if your team is 225 or less, then you can pick your highest rated character if you want, your highest rated wrestler or member if you want it, and stuff like that. And for every 5 points your team is under the 250 mark, I'll give your teammates each of them an additional finisher and stuff like that. And if your team is above it, for every 10 points your team is above the rating of 250. Oh wait, every 10 points your team is 50 or higher, you get one stock finisher reduced. So like, in the start of like the wrestling game, the start of the Here Comes the Pain and Shut Your Mouth, like when you're picking the characters and stuff like that for the match or the wrestlers for the match, you get a starting thing for the finishers, and you get a max thing for the finishers. So like basically, like we look down here, you can see, and I was doing this basically for the whole team. So your team as a whole, depending on what y'all group rating is together, that's what y'all have and stuff like that. And I'll just give them like different examples. That didn't really work out because I have another team that I created, which was called the Hall of Famers, HOFERS one or whatever like that. Hall of Famers one, because there's a tons of different Hall of Famers on the game and stuff like that. I was gonna make like two or three staples with it, but man, they can't be together with this mode and stuff like that because they destroy people who are lower rated up. So after this failed, I had to make another one. Now this one was slightly more improved and stuff like that because I said the team rating limit is 225, 255 or whatever like that, and members with a rating of 95 means two female teammates, which is the female wrestlers or the women wrestlers are like that's because they got the lowest ratings on the game, and it makes sense as far as like their ratings being amongst each other and stuff like that. So like it transitions because like it kind of like like if they were to go against each other in a match and stuff like that, they'll get damaged quicker from like strong grapples and power bombs and this and that stuff. So I guess they'll try to have slight realism with the matches and stuff like that. But I wouldn't mind what rating they give, but I just wish they didn't give people ratings and stuff like that. Just have the strength in this, that, and the other. Have it be hitting this shit like that, like it used to be. I don't know why you got the freaking ratings on there, and then it doesn't make sense because like certain people, you know, you don't push them on TV, but like a Cesaro or somebody like that should have like a 90 just because. His shit should be a 90 just because. He got speed, he's technical, powerful, all the categories are up there and stuff like that. But his shit was probably still low as heck for no reason. So, that's what that is. And like you see right here, Team Captain is the one with the lowest rating. And there goes some examples. This time or wherever, I just put what it's supposed to be for each thing because like with the first one, I didn't really put that. I just put examples instead of just putting it on there for you can know what the start / max settings are for finishers for a team and stuff like that. But still, this didn't work either. 255 is still too much because that means you have three people with a rating of 85, and like that was just too much. So instead, to make sure people was gonna, because like I'll let y'all sit in who y'all are put in. Basically, you put in the comment section what two teams you want. Well, not to what two teams. You get the challenge whoever team is currently like the champions or whatever like that. Whoever wins, they get the so forth and so on. And just keep on defending and stuff like that. With the captain's challenge, the 3-on-3 captain's challenge. That's what I think I'm gonna call it. Yeah, that long ass title is not gonna work. So it's gonna call it a 3v3 captain challenge. All right, so yeah, so these two didn't pan out because it was just whatever with them. One of them was just, because I was trying to just let people, because I didn't want to like tell people who and what they could have on the table. Like when finishers doesn't even affect nothing, I can't really set up a handicap. And finishers don't allow like people who have lower rankings to like do equally amount of damage as somebody with a higher ranking. So the finishers, you still don't really damage nobody. Then it makes no sense at the end of the day. And plus, these guys, they don't even need to hit you with finishers. 85 don't need to hit somebody who's a 70 or 65 or 75 with any finisher to really like get them to yellow or orange right away. They could just hit them with regular stuff and different type of submissions and grapples and stuff like that and strikes to get them to that. So that's what's going on with that. So finally I settle on here. This is what it is. So, so the main objective is to eliminate the other team's captain. If people didn't know what the six man tar- 6-man captain fall elimination tornado tag match was, once the team captain is eliminated, then the match is basically over. And this way, people don't have to freaking be trying to wonder like what's the rules again and stuff like that. So this is what it basically is. The cap is at 205, and there's a reason for that. So like, let's say you have like a character, like you pick a 95 level character. You can't pick two of them. Wanna know why? Because you only have 205 rating for your entire team. So you pick somebody who's that leaves you with just 110. That means you can pick two people who are 55, or you can pick somebody who's like a 50. Then I guess you can pick somebody who's like what, a 60 or something. Because you have to have 205 rating overall for your team and stuff like that. And the thing is, this means that even in a handicap match, there's still a chance to win because all you got to do is eliminate the team captain to win. You know? And especially since KO is a way to eliminate someone, since KO is a way to eliminate someone, you don't even have to freaking like wait around for a pinfall to try to eliminate somebody, because pinfalls is the only time anybody's trying to help out each other, which is weird to me. When somebody's in submission, everybody's minding their business, and I don't get why the AI even does that. They just mind their business when somebody's in a submission. Unless they're getting pinned, they don't really care. And if I could, I would turn off the submission on the game, because what's the point of having a team versus team when nobody's going to break up a submission? You know? That's like a freebie right there. If nobody's going to break up submission, that means all you got to do is put somebody in submission and your team is going to get an elimination. One other thing is, and this is also because, like, you remember, like, the second one I made, like I said, you can only have one person with a 95 rating. Now you really can only have one person with 95 rating. But the characters you can use are from 44 rating to 95 rating. That's because the lowest rated characters or wrestlers, whatever you want to call them, on here are two female characters, and I think they are staple. Sable and Stephanie McMahon, or was it somebody else? I think it's Sable or Stephanie McMahon because the highest rated one I think was Jazz. I believe she was the highest rated one. Her and it was either her and Lita or her and Trish Stratus. I forget which. I just wish they had some more people on here because like Molly Holly's not here. They got Ivory on here though. I think they had Ivory on here. And who else is on here? Victoria, she's on here. Or is her name on NX? I mean, in TNA. I almost said NXT. TNA is Tara and stuff. Yeah, they got some decent people on here for the female wrestlers. So yeah. So what else was I about to say? Oh yeah, so instead of there being like, and you already know the lowest, automatically the lowest rated member is the team captain. You already know about the other thing. Like if you got two characters and they're the lowest and they're the same rating, that just automatically applies. But instead of doing all the other crap, I got this right here. We have this on here, and I think I screenshotted this by itself because it was something I'm always gonna have to remember, and that's with the finishers for start slash max settings and stuff like that for the finishers when you're selecting a character. So I just put it on here per wrestler instead of per the rating because I know everybody's gonna max it out at like 205 with the rating and stuff like that. You should, but if you pick somebody too high rated, you gotta have somebody at a lower rating. So like with a rating of 205, that means people are not even at 70 and stuff like that. So you can't even pick three characters with 70 overall, because that's 210. So one of them will have to be like I said, 65 and stuff like that. This is just so like when people are making teams and stuff like that, they are not so overpowered and they don't have nothing but benefits to their team and stuff like that. So this is forcing you to either pick smartly and have a balanced team, or to pick some strong characters and then have one of the female wrestlers be on their team, which is it's not going to hinder the team at all, but it is going to make it that the female wrestler is the one with the thing over their head. She's gonna be the one who's the captain. So like, if she gets eliminated, your team is just done. You know. And let me talk about one other thing. Because there's one other thing I should say about the game real quick. Let me see if I can find the roster. I'm just gonna try to see if I can find the roster real quick on here. Oh crap! I always get that messed up. Yeah, so if you want to sit in what team or what group you want, just go on to if you don't have the game or you don't remember who's all on the game and stuff like that, go on here and just pick who you want on there and stuff like that. Because this is all the people. Yep. Oh, was it Stacy Keibler with the lowest rating? It was either her or Sable, along with Stephanie McMahon, who had the lowest rating. I thought Ivory was on here, but I guess not. Was she on the previous game? Yeah, so you just go in here and like I just easily found this on here. Oh crap! Do I even got them people in here? Let's go into the actual freaking game. I I don't think I got Ultimate Warrior. Now, I didn't even play the game to try to unlock everybody. The way I got people unlocked was there was somebody who had like a file that you could download because as you know this is a as you can tell by the screen and everything like that, it's a emulator I'm using, so I was able to download a file for the game and like it came with the majority of everybody unlocked. Just finna check to see if well, I could just do this instead. Yeah. No, I don't got Ultimate Warrior unlocked for some reason. He's not unlocked. Yeah, so there's few people are not unlocked on here. So this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna show you that this is a problem. So we're gonna have my team of the non-jobbers go against the Hall of Famers and stuff like that. Even though that this is not gonna be official because you know how how dominating the other team is gonna be and stuff like that. And it's not even if they win or anything like that. Even if they lose, just look at how much damage they can inflict with ease and stuff like that in comparison. You know? Let's see. A 4. Okay. Cause you know me, I'm all about the fairness with the games and stuff like that. So I gotta make sure it's freaking fair for all parties involved. He gets 2. Oh wait, 2 of these, and him and the other guy they're gonna get 3. See, you can't put rope break on here. I wish I could, but you can't. So I just let them use weapons. Now see how quickly, you know, the non-jobbers team. I just call them non-jobbers because like there's certain people like at least test for the most part because like he was good as heck from my knowledge in wrestling and stuff like that. In his daily run and stuff like that. He reinvented himself twice over and stuff like that. But like it was just you know like certain people because like you know WWE have this crap about size and stuff like that. Like I would think that these guys would have been higher up than what they were. And there goes the 99 Crusher move. He just hit it just now. But look at that. Ronnie Mack is already freaking injured, and we're not even a whole minute in, I don't think. His body's already injured. He's going against Roddy Piper right now. He's already injured his body. I'm pretty sure Piper didn't hit him with. Cause like these are legends, and you know they're old school, so you know they're not using like the newer like wrestling moves and stuff like that. Test head is injured. And the only thing I don't like about this game is the ref because the ref gets injured so freaking easy on here, and I can't stand that one bit. I do not know how they get so injured so easily. And as you know, Sean O'Hare hit Sergeant Slaughter with what, all three of his finishers, and he has no type of damage at all. And that 99 Crusher, it, you pick him up in a in a cradle position or a package position, like you hook the leg or whatever. You're the suplex with the leg hook, like you're going for fisherman suplex, and then you just drop them vertically down on their head or whatever like that. And it's called something 99 Crusher, some type of move. I forget the exact name for it, but yeah, that's what goes on with that. But look at this. These motherfuckers are completely injured and stuff like that. The match is basically almost over for them. You know, Sarge Sarah is now hurt. You know, he's now hurt. That's how bad this freaking, well, not the match per se, but how bad these rated things are for this game and stuff like that, because he is nowhere near, capable of winning this match right now. All because of that. And like, it don't matter what I do, like, I could just not let them have freaking finishers at all, but it's still not gonna change the fact that, like, they're not gonna be able to really harm them. Because they're hitting them with finisher after finisher, and they got some decent finishers, and nothing's happening for them. You know? Nothing's happening for them. I would say one thing, like, Rodney Mack, he is actually doing good as far as the finishers goes, because he don't use it right away, because you can counter it quite easily on here. And a lot of times the higher ranking characters do counter finishers a lot. They need to grab some weapons. If I could, I would make it so that the higher ranking team couldn't, like, or just higher ranked wrestlers cannot use weapons over like that. And what? And I hate that they don't go after the best weapon and stuff like that. I hate that, there's a sledgehammer here. Then I think there's like the ladder at the top of the ring. And then I think on each side there's a chair. No, at the top of the ring is probably the table, yeah. And I think there's supposed to be a ladder too. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, look at that. Look at their whole team, man. Everybody has the body injured, and then Roddy Mack has his body in critical. It's in red, and then Tessa's head is flashing orange. His is in orange, so he's almost always bad there. They are nowhere near close to taking out Jimmy Superfly Snuka, because that would be the only way they can win this match. They're nowhere close to doing that. You know, I even tried to do the tables match thing and stuff like that. But guess what? Guess what also happens with this game? I thought like you just automatically could put somebody through the table, but no, not in this game. Not like SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. Your rating determines how soon you can put somebody through a table, which I think is so trifling, man. That is so trifling. And this Test kicks out. Yeah, out of his team, Test is always going to be the team captain for one reason. He is the stronger of the group and stuff like that. And also, they're under their I don't know why he's still the team captain. Yeah. I think I should have something on here like if nobody's over 80 on the team, you can decide who the team captain is. Yeah, I think I should put that part on there as a rule. You get to decide who the team captain is if nobody's over 80. Uh-oh, it's over though. It's over. But they are hitting them with some high impact moves, and like these motherfuckers are getting away with just regular suplexes and drops and stuff like that. They're getting hit with finishers, no less, and nothing's going on or happening to them. Sergeant Slaughter just took somebody out. He took out Sean O'Hare. And look at that. I like that aspect of the game though, that like after you take certain amount of damage, no matter how many moves you use and stuff like that, you still ain't gonna be able to really do nothing. Oh my goodness, did they just win by every stipulation? What? Why he ain't counting? He should be counting. It's probably over now. They just won by every stipulation. They won by submission, they won by KO, and they won by pinfall. And I believe it was in that order because the pinfall, the submission was first, and I think it was the Cobra Clutch. And then the next way they won was by, I believe, by the striking combination by Roddy Piper. And then I think the final way was by, what was the final way? By pinfall after a neck breaker. And I think all of them got the elimination. Yeah, all of them got elimination. But you see how bad that is. So this is what we're going to do. So that's going to be a new rule. I got to put that on here. You got 2. And then these 2 guys will have 3. You know what? We're going to put Sean O'Hare right there. And we're just going to randomly pick a group to face off with. Okay, so 68. Oh, that's 3. Yeah. I think Booker is supposed to be with him, right? Yeah, Booker. I took it off, then I put it back on there. And he's 0 for 4. And he's an 81. And that means together their stuff is a 60. There's an 81 and a 68, which means they're 159, 149. Yeah, 149, which leaves them what? 46? Yeah, 59. No, 49. So they're. Yeah, 49 means they're 56. Yeah, 56. Like I said, I thought I said 46 for some reason. So who has a 46 rating? You need somebody with 46 rating. Because if you can't find nobody with 46 rating, you either gotta use a creator wrestler or you gotta use one of the female wrestlers. But that means you get to choose between the two highest ranked female wrestlers. Or you can use. Oh, wait. What's Vince on here? Vince has gotta be low as shit. 64. What the fuck? Are you telling me he could beat Rodney Mack or Sean O'Hare? Vince McMahon? That mother. Why they don't get Shane on here? Well, Eric Bischoff, he's going to be teaming with them. He's the closest ranking I can find. Wait, what's it Trish Stratus who had the other 50 on here? Let's see. Yeah. And Lita, I think that's at 48 for her, right? 48, yeah. Was Jazz? Yeah, Jazz was, I did say she was the first one. All right, I'll give them Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff is a what? Oh, he had 4 finishers to start. Oh, wait. You know what? It don't really matter. Yeah, it don't really matter. But fuck yeah, it matters. It matters. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna first pick Eric Bischoff, then I'm gonna pick Goldust. Or I can just pick Booker. Yeah. You know what? Oh shit. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He gets 2, then he gets 3. He gets 3. Eric Bischoff gets 4. Goldust gets what? Oh wait, he gets 3 too. Damn. You got some fucking finishers on their side. Well, we're gonna go with Survivor Series, and if they win, man. This is now the official first match of this, because we got some teams that work out right. So I'm gonna have to put that on there. You get to decide who's the team captain if you have no wrestlers who are above 80. You know, if none of them are above an 80 rating, then you get to pick who you want from out of the group to be it. You know what? Let me, in case this mess up, let's just put that right there. Then I'm gonna pause it real quick. Yeah, I'll show you this with that stuff. But that's just for me to put the teams on there. So Oh, you're Captain. All right. I swear, when I hear the press L1 thing come up on the screen, I be thinking that it's actually on there for me. You know, for me to press L1. And I think that's also messed up that freaking Gold Dust is only 68. I swear, they do nothing with so many people on here. I didn't know the guillotine strikes was his finisher, freaking Eric Bischoff. I thought he had like a super kick or something. Martial arts kick or something. See, that's his finisher. People do that. That's the Rey Mysterio thing to get out of being powerball. Triangle choke. Test drive. Oh, the karate punch is his finisher. Okay. I'm not sure who's gonna win just yet. They got to do something about Booker T, man, because you don't want him to hit somebody with a finisher, because he's a rated 81 and stuff. Pretty sure he's gonna mess one of them up if he hits them with a finisher. I just don't like how easy the freaking referee is taken out for so freaking long, and then like if a KO happens and somebody's going for a pinfall, like you saw in that previous match, he sometimes doesn't register it, and that's why I just don't like having a referee in the ring. Well, yeah, I don't like having a referee in the ring, but he should ultimately be an option and not just an automatic requirement in the game and stuff like that. You know? He should just be automatically in the ring or whatever. It should be an option. Oh, that is messed up. They almost got the win. Oh no. You gotta hurry up and get rid of Eric Bischoff before Booker T scissor kicks. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Or he could book in. That should be what he goes for. Never mind. Freaking, I forget Tess is the best member of his team as far as like one-on-one. Because I had him go against both of them after I improved the other two characters. I had him go against them, but he still outdoes them because he's 9. His stuff is 9 over them. He has 9 rating points over the both of them. Come on, Tess. Oh, he don't have his finisher yet. Please don't be elimination. Look at that. Look at that bullshit. Look at that. Somebody pick up a chair and just hit Eric Bischoff in the face real quick. Come on, man. I want to end this video with y'all losing yet again. Oh, quick to swing of the chair. Why you didn't just swing the fucking chair? There you go. Swing it. Take him out. Oh shit, he just keep on hitting the wrong people. Damn it! That's what he should have did in the first place. He kept on trying to do that other shit with the chair. And that's what happens. But he's the reason Charlotte here has what's the name? His body damage is in the red. It's all his fault. Somebody got to hit Eric Bischoff for the finisher. Yeah, good. He's going after Roddy now. There you go, Tess. There you go. I like the cartoonish way that submissions are done and all other moves and stuff in this game. No, don't go after him, Tess. Do not go after him. Don't be dumb, Tess. Don't be stupid, Tess. Hurry up and go after him. Oh, they won. They won. I didn't even realize they won. I was trying to tell something. You stupid. It worked. And just in case people think I wasn't telling the truth about the thing, we had what? 81 plus what? No, he was 68. Yeah, 68. And as you can see right now, that's a 49. That's a 149, I should say. And then to get what you need, you're going to have to add what? Plus 56. Because 60 would make that 215. 66 would be 215. 205 would be 56, and there's no 56 character. Even though they should have like Vince McMahon at a 56 or something. I mean, he's rated higher than a lot of people. Everybody knows, like, not just because of who Vince McMahon is and stuff like that. And, like, it's not even about the dislike of Vince McMahon that I say, like, why the heck is he rated that high? It's like, why he's rated high as some of the people on the game and stuff like that. So, congrats. Yeah, so that team, as far as like these videos go, this team ain't gonna be able to be utilized because you gotta be 205 or less. And this is just so I can control what people get to use as a team without actually controlling who they use as a team. So like you can pick, you can send it in and send in whoever you want. As you saw what I did with this, you can simply just put in SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain roster, and you can automatically find the roster for the characters that's on the game. Now, there's a couple of YouTube videos that and I'll show you the video that I was talking about earlier. Where is that? I think it's SmackDown. It's not on here still. I know how to find it though. SmackDown. Now, which one was it? Is that the one I use? I'm trying to figure this out. No, because I could tell by the file. Yeah, that's the file. I believe that is the file because if we go on to the my SD card and I go back and I go on to where is it? Is it on the PS2 games? I think it is on the PS2 games. Did I put it on the BIOS? Yeah, I did. It's right there. See? Let me put details. And as you can see, it's right there as well. MCD001. And that's how I just have all the characters on here. Yeah. And the app I'm using, if you didn't look at the previous video, let's see. I'm going to Google Play Store where I'll actually like doing anything. So, oh wait, I could just put in Play Store. Put in Play Store, it should just pop up. Yep, there we go. And what was it? Oh, A Ether. There we go. And that's all you gotta put. A Ether SX2. All in one thing. And you have it and you'll put it on there and then it'll pop up. I gotta update it. So let's exit out of the game. Yeah, sometimes it'll do that. Yeah. That's why I still like this app more like that. But a lot of times like if you got the match set up or like let's say you pause it and you leave it for a while, sometimes it will just start over on you. So what I like to do is like I'll pause it and I'll save it, you know, for I won't lose my place in what I'm doing. So that's why I'm gonna do the save state on here again. And like there's always gonna be something different, you know. And you can put multiple ones on here, but like I don't tend to really do that with this game because like I'm not sure how it works. I know how my PlayStation, I mean my 64, the 64 emulator is the only one that I know exactly how it works with like, you know, cheat codes and files and stuff like that. The other ones, I don't know how it works. I just know that this particular app and the other apps, they what what's the other apps I'm talking about? M something. Let me see. It's M something. What is it? M what? M E. Damn. What's it? Does it start with it? You know what is going to do it right there? Oh, Retro Arc. Yeah. Yeah, I got both of them. I got the old one and the new one. The old one I got that for the what's that for? The old version. I got one and two. So let's see. Yeah, Retro Arc, and I got the Retro Arc Plus. So the Retro Arc has Dreamcast games. That's the one I use for Dreamcast games, and the Retro Arc Plus I use that for PlayStation One games. Yeah, so I use both of them. But anyway, gotta update this game. Yeah, I want to go out the game before I update it, or at least go out to the game I was on. That was quick. Yeah, so I'll give somebody a couple days to the side or whatever like that. Who you can pick your team name and everything. Yeah, I'll just use this little thing right here. Where's that from Sports Day? I don't see no belt thing on here, but trophy, championship trophy or something. Because I want to use the medal. Yeah. And somebody could decide who's going to be the three challengers or whatever like that. Yeah. So, yeah, just somebody else could figure out who's going to be the challengers. That's what we got going on at the moment. I'm just surprised they won. I'm out there trying to. I'm there trying to micromanage because, like, I'm watching it and I'm not playing it, so I'm trying to micromanage and tell it. Because, like, I'm like, dude, whoever's the team captain, do not go after the strongest person. Because, like, soon as you're eliminated, your team lose. So, like, I know the AI, and the AI, they're just going to fight whoever and stuff like that. The AI is not that complex, and I wish there was a way you could make it so they at least have some strategy you want them to go with. Like a lot of sports games have that too, because like when you play like the basketball or hockey or football games and stuff like that, especially the hockey game and stuff like that. That to me is the best example. You pick the formations you want them to have, and you pick how like you want them to actually like do stuff. Because like with the basketball game, like they'll change what they do depending on where the person's at with the ball, but like I don't really like it because like I haven't played none of the new NBA 2Ks and stuff like that, but I know with the old games and stuff like that, sometimes like the um the AI on your team or whatever, they'll stay in the same position and won't move from their position, so people just get wide open jump shots and stuff. Because I used to always play on it on the highest difficulty, and sometimes with the hockey games, they'll go off sides and stuff, and like that shit would always be annoying. Or they'll be stuck on the other side of the ring of the rink or wherever like that, or the ice rink or wherever, and then there'll be offsides and stuff like that. Ugh. But I'm talking about the earlier games and stuff like that. I'm talking about the earlier ones, like the first couple of games. I think the what was it, 2K6 or something? So 2000, the game that came out in 2005. Because 2K games come out the year before the next year and stuff like that. Yeah. So that'll basically do it for this game or whatever. But if we go back on here, go out of that. Where is it? Yeah, this game is coming up, and I got a whole list of like I already got the 16-man tournament set up for it. Yeah. And I always like to screenshot it, especially when it's in a different language, so I can know which one is skipped and which one is not skipped. And that's another reason to like save the game and stuff like that, for you don't have to get mixed up with the game and stuff. So I haven't tried the SmackDown versus Raw 2011 yet. I haven't tried that game yet. But that's the one that has a 16-man tournament. We'll probably just do the round 16 on one video, then do something else for the next one. And what's the other game called? Oh, Victorious Boxers 2. Yeah. I didn't use Makina Ippo or a couple of the other known characters from that game. Where is it? I don't have nothing on here for it. I thought I fucking did. Oh, I think I put it as Hanama Ippo. Yep, I did. I put it as Hanama Ippo Victorious Boxers too. Yeah. Yeah, so we got a 16-man tournament thing going on for that, and like I got it set up like that, and then for the round one and stuff like that, they got they got four rounders for because it's a 16-man tournament, so they go four rounds, and then in the next round, the round of eight, they got eight rounds. In the round of 10, they got the round of my bad, the round of four, they got 10 rounds, and then the finals, my bad, the finals, they got 12 rounds, and the finals is the only one where there's no knockdown rule, so it's just free. So they just go until they can't stop. Now the three knockdown rule applies to the what's it called? It applies because I like this game a lot because it lets you know what the rules mean, stuff like that. So three knockdowns mean like if you get knocked out three times in a round, the match is over. So the only one that doesn't have that is the final one. The final one doesn't have the three knockdown rules, the finals or whatever. And the break bro fist or twist Gordo Dean. That game is self-explanatory. It's the best hand-to-hand combat fighting game out there. Period, in my opinion, especially for 3D games. I like it a lot more than a lot of 2D games and 3D games. Like it has perfected the what's they like the body damage meter thing. It's perfection the way they got it set up for that game. It's pure perfection the way it's set up for that game. Because like the head damage, the body damage, the arms. The arms are individually, so you can damage either left or right, like you see now with fighting games and stuff like that, like the EA UFC games and stuff like that. And I think they should be coming out with a UFC 5 soon because I think it's supposed to be like every 5 or 6 years or something. They come out with a new one or something. So they may be coming out with a new EA UFC. EA UFC 5 should be coming out soon. Cause I ain't know it's not even like let me look that shit up. Cause I don't even think that was like 10 years ago. Oh wait, that's something else. That's YouTube, yeah. The fuck did this come out? Come on. Oh, it says it right there. Every 2 years? I thought it was like every. I thought it was like at least 3 years. I thought this came out. No, it couldn't came out in 2012. 2012 was like the start of PS3. No, 2010 was the start of PS3, or was it nine? Either 2010 or nine was the start of PS3. Yeah. So every 2 years they come out with a new one. It doesn't seem like it's that long. Well, at least it's not every freaking year like a lot of companies are. Cause like fucking the. Well, I understand the basketball games because they always trading and getting this and that every year. But like wrestling games, because they made by 2K, they make one every year. Well, they skipped 2021, 2K21 because they don't know what the fuck they doing making games. And like they made 2K22, and it's probably one of the better games they made in the last couple of editions. But like I don't like the way they changed up the gameplay with it, especially with the pinning situation. I wish they would went back to the old way, where it's just a little bar thing that goes up and down, and you just you gotta time it. I wish they still had that because like that to me like when you're playing online against somebody and y'all playing a game and there's no lag and you're actually trying to be competitive with each other, you don't just automatically lose just because you took so much freaking damage. Because now they got it back to the way the old games had it, where you just press the button rapidly to kick out and stuff, and like that system is a dead system. You don't need to have that system for games no more, for wrestling games no more. You need to actively kick out, and then you need to actively strategize against the person on offense when it comes to the submission game and stuff like that. Because the submission game needs to be similar to what Undisputed 3 was for the UFC game. UFC Undisputed 3 or whatever. You know? That is what it is. Game ain't bad. It's just respect it a little bit more from it or whatever like that. And somebody said they took off a lot of the game modes. I don't have it. Definitely ain't gonna get it. Shoot. If I get a PS4 or 5, I'm getting only like certain games that I know I'm gonna want to play all the time. Haven't played video games in a while, so console games. I haven't played nothing on a console, I should say, in a while. So I'm gonna go get something I know I'm gonna sit down and play. You know, I don't really like the Fire Pro wrestling games all that much, but I play the heck out of that Fire Pro Wrestling World. Well, I got Fire Pro Wrestling Returns on here. Yeah, I'm be doing simulations with that. I need to know is that a mod or something with the because I believe it's a mod for the 8-man match for them to be inside the 4-on-4 inside of the cage? Or was that has to be a mod because I ain't see it nowhere on the game and stuff like that. And I need to figure out if I can find a file to have the correct names for all the characters and stuff like that. Because man, they got all these different names and stuff set up on there. Anyway, talking about nothing right now. So yeah. So congrats to this team, the team of the non-jobbers. And let's see if somebody sends me someone to put up against them, or is this just it for now? Cause like probably give it to like Friday or something. Then I'll probably just put up another video and just randomly pick who their opponent's gonna be. But before that, I'm probably gonna upload the break the Grotto Den break blow fist or twist. Probably upload the round of 16 for that game. All right, to the next one later. Hope you enjoy. Damn, this was over an hour. Well, I was. Oh yeah, because I had to do the explanation and everything else. Well, it don't matter. Yeah, I'm good with the video. All right, later.